Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Members of the Planning Commission and my fellow Americans, thank you for hearing me. My name is Russell Crom. I'm the father of Susan, and while I live in Illinois now, I am an Arkansasier. I was raised on a small farm near Sulphur Springs, Arkansas, and I enlisted in the Marine Corps from the Little Rock office, and I served my country in the Pacific, and my last combat was Iwo Jima. I met my wife at the University of Arkansas, and we've been married almost 65 years, and we have learned to love this part of the country. Fayetteville is a beautiful area, and I think it will be a prosperous area in the future. Decades ago, I helped Otis and Susan Embry buy land from one Humphrey Hasty. He would not sell less than 40 acres of land, so to help Susan and Otis get started, my wife and I bought 20 of the acres of the 40. And eventually, I carried the mortgage for the Embrys on the remaining 20. It is excellent property and would have been a fine site for Susan to have a dream home. But alas, I could not protect her from a failed marriage. Susan now owns 20 acres that my wife and I bought, as well as the 10 acres she received from a divorce settlement. This land has provided her with hope through some dark times. I thank God that our nation and our heritage and our government was designed not to be self-serving, but to serve and protect the rights of citizens. At times, governing bodies do need eminent domain for such things as highways, utilities, or public safety. Greenland does not need Susan's land to accomplish their long-time economic development plans. One of the freedoms that we cherish, that is worth fighting for, is called the pursuit of happiness. I understand that last month, 3 individuals voted 3-0 to not allow the lesser use of commercially zoned land. And if that ruling was permitted to stand, it would deprive Susan of her long-term dream to construct a house on the location of her 30 acres. And if this happens, it is an injustice to my daughter. I do not hear well, and I'm not real sure I understood everything that went on at this meeting. But I'm glad to see that there's some agreement between Otis and Susan on some things. I do not hear well enough, so if I don't say the right things, why, forgive me. But right now, the housing market is down, but the Fayetteville area has a prosperous future. And for Greenland to grow, it does need commercial land, but there are far better places for commercial activity than Susan's land. So please grant her request, and I request that you vote in favor of rezoning Susan's land to whatever will give her the right to build whatever she wants to build and when she wants to build it. It's a complicated life. I hope that the powers that be will investigate thoroughly the motives for those who want the zoning changes. There is more to the situation than I understand has been revealed. Thank you folks for listening to me, and may God bless you all.
Thanks, sir.